in Libra. Welcome, Madame will see you now. So Libra, what's going to happen is we're going to have a reading for mid-June, and by mid-June I mean that I need to name this video somehow. So I'm naming it after a timestamp, but it is for whenever you stumble upon it and feel like you have to watch it or want to watch it or whatever. What else is going to happen? Is it in focus now? Yeah, there's some strange energy going on here. I don't know, it's the third time I'm starting this video. Okay, having said that, I'll be showing you some pictures and saying some words about these pictures, and I will make them into stories. And you will be, if you so wish, listening to stories. And the thing is, I tell the stories the way I see them, but you understand the stories the way you see them. Having said that, it's not physically, scientifically possible to predict future by means of a piece of paper. Not possible. What is possible is for these stories to stimulate your imagination, and your imagination is what shapes your reality. How does it work? If you see something here that is maybe familiar to you or not familiar to you, but you like it, and you want it to be part of your reality, you just say, that's my story, and then it becomes a story. If you see something that you know or something that completely is not known to you, but you don't like it and you don't want to have it in your reality, all you have to do is just to forget about it, and it won't be showing up for you anyway. This is how it works. If you want to say thanks for the reading, there's a like button. You can like the video. You can subscribe to the channel. You can share the video or the channel or recommend it to somebody. You can buy me coffee. There's a link in the description below. If you don't feel like any of this but still want to say thanks, please just do something nice in the world around you. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want to be nice and feel like you hide everything, there's a dislike button. Please click it. It's not healthy to bottle stuff up, just let it out. Okay, so with this being said, Libra, let's hope we can finally record this video for you and see what's going on. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Lovers in the upright. We have the Universe, which is the world, in the upright. We have the Golden Egg in the reverse. We have the Clouds and the Sun in the reverse. You had some problems in your relationship, but then it's like, you know, maybe you and your person had a timeout. There were difficulties. You weren't communicating for a while. Maybe the non-communication was the problem, but you've overcome it. You're back together. You decided to be together. It might be, okay, I hate it when they say this is very specific, but this is specific. It might be that your person and you work together, and one of you decides to leave the work in order to pursue this relationship, because for whatever reason it might not be possible for you to work together. So yeah, interesting start. We have the Chariot in the reverse, we have the Tower in the reverse, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, we have the Fish in the upright, we have the Coffin or the Tomb in the reverse, and the Mountains in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so in this situation with your partner, there are two people, you and them. I don't know which one is which, but one of you is more interested in doing stuff, in fixing stuff, in working on the relationship. Yeah, so I was saying, Libra, apologies for the interruption. One of the people is interested in working on the situation, bringing it to a happy place again, and it is a happy place. Another person is just being led by another person. I mean, they're also happy that it's working out. I mean, they're also happy that it's not going anywhere in the bad direction, but they're happy that it's back on track again. But for them, it's more like because it makes life comfortable and convenient, let's say like this, because they don't want to change anything. I don't want to say that your partner is a lazy bastard who doesn't want to do anything, or you're a lazy bastard who doesn't want to do anything, but please be aware that in this situation, one person is more ready and prepared to invest time and energy in working out things, and another person just lets them do the work. We have the World in the upright again. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the Firefly in the upright, apologies. The Page of Cups in the upright. The Firefly in the reverse, the Cross, and the Flowers in the upright. Something is not right though, Libra. And it's because you don't see, well, whoever it is in this connection who works on stuff, and the other person too, I think both of them don't recognize that it outlived itself, more or less. They don't want to see it, but the end is nigh. The end is nigh. They're trying, but the end is nigh. We have the Fool. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. We have the Princess of Wands in the upright, which is the Page of Wands in the upright. We have the Elephant in the upright, the Dice in the upright, and the Fox in the reverse. I see peaceful separation here. With somebody going their way. And when it happens that one person just, they can finally spread their wings and fly, and another person is just happy to be free and just, a kid at the end of the school year. So for one is just like, free reign in everything, and for another one it's the beginning of a new journey. But yeah, I see peaceful separation or an agreement that you just stop being exclusive. Although I really don't. We'll see now. We have the Three of Wands in the upright, the Hangman in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the Turtle in the upright, the Tower, and the Man in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. It's over. It's not a negotiating non-exclusivity or open relationship, or whatever you want to call it, or taking a break again. It's an adieu, but somebody is really starting a new life here, working on new things, changing perspective, being chill, and being independent from this other person. We have the Justice in the upright, the Nine of Wands in the upright, the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Lizard in the reverse. We have the House in the reverse and the Clover in the reverse. Okay, so forgive me for bluntness, but I think that after the separation, one person is thriving and another person is not thriving, is out of luck. I think this is how you can call it, but I think it's karma and it serves them right. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, we have the Hermit in the upright, we have the Five of Pentacles in the upright, we have the Bat in the upright, we have the Birds in the upright and the Anchor in the upright. Alright, so here's the story. There's a couple who've been through a lot, who've been solving the problems, who've been working on the relationship. The problem is that only one person in the couple did work on the relationship and the other just leaned back and let the other person do all this job, all this work, all this effort. What they don't see, that despite all this efforts and despite all this happiness that both of them feel, and both of them are happy, this outlived itself, because one person might be getting tired of doing everything alone, or the other person might have grown enough to be ready to move on from this situation, and another person might be just getting bored with everything going so fine and not having to do anything for it. So the separation is peaceful, they go separate ways, and one person is really spreading their wings and flying high and discovering themselves, discovering the world outside, discovering the new sides to their personality. It's not like they dating somebody else. They're more about themselves and learning about themselves and discovering themselves again. The other person goes a separate way and is more like party and just, really like a kid whose parents are out of town and they just, have the free reign and can do whatever they want. Doesn't work well for them, as in they're not especially lucky or successful. That being said, the other person, when they hear about it, they say, well, they might be saying serves them right. They might be really feeling bad for them, but the truth is, they might not even realize how bad this person were for them, or how much it was holding them down, and how better off they are now alone on their own. So yeah, one person is served the karma a little bit for being such a lazy bastard, and another person is just on a new spiritual journey to discover themselves. I don't know which one is you. Shit happens, it's life. You can be both. A bit of both of these, or any of them, I don't know. I will throw in a couple of angel answers cards for some timelines, time frames, advice, anything. Let's see. Have trust, recovery, and reconsider. Okay, yeah, so the separation won't be easy, because I see here something long-term ending. It will be peaceful because there is trust between people. It's not like the other person is a bad person. So the karma for them is not for them being like a cheating monster or whatever you might assume they are. They are not. They just weren't contributing their part to this relationship. And it was like very, very unfair in some point. Like, how shall I put it? Sometimes you can be guilty just by not letting another person develop the way they should, even if this other person doesn't even realize that they need to develop. So yes, both will recover. There will be some hesitation about it. It might be that this person who are discovering themselves might have a second thoughts now that I see it. I don't think it's a good idea. So yeah, that's the story, Libra. I mean, it's life. It happens. It just can be like it is. If it's your story, decide if you want to have it or not. And Madame will see you again.